Oh, hi. How are you?
Hey, we're doing good.
Good.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Where'd you rent that trailer from?
And Wendy DeWitt?
Hey, nice.
I said we're not renting.
You got the family discount?
Huh?
You got the family discount?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
All right, we'll see you up there.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see
See
ya.
you in a couple hours.
Yep.
Okay.
So what lot number are we tonight? Is it 123 or 126?
It's actually 213. I was a little dyslexic with the numbers, but I had the right numbers, just wrong combination.
Yeah.
213.
Where are we heading to?
Cran Hill Ranch. Mighty fine place to be. Bum, bum, bum. Cran Hill Ranch.
Oh my goodness.
Two hikers. Two. Roll it.
So we are on our way up to Cran Hill Ranch. One of our favorite places to go camping every year. We are hoping for a good weekend. Last weekend we were camping and it was like 90s and mid 70s at nighttime. This weekend it's going to be mid 70s for the daytime highs and 40s at nighttime. So instead of being in shorts and t-shirt and swimsuit as much as we could, this weekend we will be in sweatshirts and long pants, which kind of sounds good.
Well, we got here in the dark. Pretty much dark. It was almost dark. Got our ice cream in for the night. We got another hiker coming, and it's going to be right over behind my shoulder. But they had a little snafu. We'll fill you in later. But just a shout out to GTO Overlanding. Bought these hardcore stick-on lights from them. These fit perfectly on the starchy awning, and they are amazing. I've got one or two little small bugs here, and that's it. In amber mode, this is the way to illuminate. We've already had a few spotty showers come in, so tonight's going to be probably a candlelight night. I'm going to set the candlelight right there behind me. Got the little candle lantern out, sit around that tonight instead of a fire. So I got a set of 4 of these hardcore lights. These things are pretty amazing for how small they are. They're rechargeable, they got a battery pack in them, they've got a small little flap here to open up, and it's micro USB. It's got 4 modes, so we got high, medium, low, amber, and then amber SOS, blinking, which is probably driving you crazy right now. But anyway, these things are amazing. So because they're rounded on the back side, this little piece of bungee material goes across and hooks on this side back here. I got this one in amber mode, and I've been keeping an eye on it. As you can see, there's no bugs by this light. We got another hour drive yet, so it'll probably be another hour before they get here, and then we're gonna help them get set up. So probably gonna be it for tonight. We will see you in the morning. Had a light drizzly rain last night. Got everything soaked. Temperatures are just right that we got a little condensation on the underside of the awning here this morning. I got Jared, Ariana, gonna make us some breakfast today.
So we got breakfast responsibilities here. How's the bacon cooking going, babe?
Good.
Looking delicious.
So you haven't, oh, you want next minute?
Pretty much just an egg McMuffin from McDonald's, but it's homemade and it tastes way better. Real eggs, real cheese, real bacon.
Nice.
None of which come at McDonald's. So,
I think those are good.
got eggs here, cook them on one side, flip them and add a piece of American cheese. Then,
And a nice layer of bacon.
make your bacon first, put your bacon on the bun, and then put them on, and you're all set. You're English muffin.
Perfect.
Good to go.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
So how many snipes did you see last night? Did you see a lot of snipes?
How many Santa Clauses flew through the sky last night? Did you see a lot of Santa Clauses?
Did you see any snipes?
Nope.
No? Not one?
No,
I heard them.
I heard a couple of them running through the grass.
Yeah, I heard them chirping last night. They're pretty loud. Yeah. I'll have to teach you guys snipe hunting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What do you use for that? What's a proper tool?
Proper weapon.
What do you
Weapon.
use?
They
She
like
uses food.
Doritos.
She baits.
Oh, they said read.
But how do you kill
I was
'em?
like, they like to read.
But how do you kill 'em?
You don't kill them, you catch them.
You catch them, do you fry them up? What do you do with them?
No, they're just fun to catch.
Okay.
And then you let them go. It's catch and release.
They're like a little raccoon.
It's like fish but out of water?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's what we put together. Snipes
do a
aren't real.
slow-mo shoot.
Snipes are equivalent to fish out of water. One of the other things that we did on this trip that was kind of different is we used this guy for heat. Now we're on power. This is a Amazon basic heater. This is a 500 watt versus the 250 we've been using. You never want to run 1,000 watt because there's a chance you'll burn up your power strip included in the trailer. So always trying to find something that runs lower wattage. Also to be able to run it off your Jackery battery system when you're off grid. So this warms up the cab a lot warmer, but I did not try it on a Jackery. It worked really well. It is 55 outside, and inside the cab I had a thermometer in there, and we were 70 to 75 inside. So, and that was running it after, I don't know, it's probably running it after about 10 to 20 minutes, somewhere in there. It does have the tip over protection, that little white dot there. As far as noise, it was not very loud. Here, I'll turn it on. So it's your basic kind of low power hum. That's about it. So one thing I'd recommend is if you have any of these kind of heaters and you're facing them in towards your trailer, make sure you lift them up a little bit. You don't want that wood getting hot, especially if you fall asleep. You get to shut it off. It runs all night. But we just used a fry pan. Anything, prop it up, metal, can't get hot. Another use for a fry pan, who would guess? So let's take a look at some of the other things that we tried differently on this trip. I took my Blue Ridge Overland garbage bag. I'm constantly looking to just throw a little piece of trash away, something like that. And I went and put this back here. This normally sits behind my headrest. This is made out of plasticky vinyl tarp material and has a little bit of ribbon around it. It's got a little cinch buckle at the top. So I just set it right here, and we can use it as a quick garbage can in the back of the galley area. So it worked out well. The other thing we did this trip, so we tucked up the Jackery 300 here. The awning still protects it, and then we've got the USB plug. I can plug that in here, and the power on that, boom, powers the Revel lights. So Revel lights run along this bar, then we run them along the awning line.
This famous recipe from Dwayne and Theresa last weekend, our hiker couple of friends.
Yes.
So what is the main ingredients of this one?
So the dough is so simple. It's self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. That's all there is to it. You mix those two together and you've got your dough. So we'll mix it up and then put some toppings on it.
Cool.
So I don't have
And
a
you
rolling
can do
pin.
it over the fire, or you can do it
Like we're gonna do it on our
on a
pan
stove.
here.
Yeah, just because it's starting to rain. But awesome.
And I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm gonna just use one of my Tervises and roll it out with my Tervis.
All right, we'll see
Improvise.
how that goes.
Improvise.
Jared, can you sit down?
So ingredients here, we got pesto,
So
We've
tomato
got-
sauce.
tomato sauce, peppers, we got onion, chopped up ham, we got spinach,
And then some fresh mozzarella.
fresh mozzarella. Okay.
All right. So making sure that my cup is nicely floured because it sticks. It's very sticky dough. Oh, look, there's a pepper.
Pepper dough. Doesn't matter, does it?
No, because we'll probably put peppers on anyways, but Theresa said to do it nice and flat.
This one's for you, Theresa.
Pesto on here. Some more pesto than tomato sauce. Then we'll do a couple dabs of tomato sauce. Onion. Ham. Spinach. And mozzarella, mozzarella.
Oh, that looks so good.
Now to get it on the
Yeah,
pan.
sliding it on the pan. That was the big trick.
Oh, criminy.
Oh, criminy. Sticking. Not enough flour on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Lay it right down. Hey, good
Not
job.
bad.
That was so beautiful.
Ooh, look at that pizza. Mm-mm.
The recipe will be in the description below. It is delicious.
Good.
If you get the wrong
You like it?
never taking it
Thumbs
away
up?
from you.
So good.
All right. Time to do the dishes.
You were drying with me until about a second ago, then you picked the camera up, so now I'm a single man.
I figured recording was more important.
Alright, more important to get the video done than the dishes.
Always lower one side of your awning, because otherwise you get a bulge in the center like this. I'll tell you. There you go.
So the 23-0 straight awning, this is a 96 incher, is awesome. We're loving it. It's black on the bottom. One thing we are noticing during the day is that it kind of makes it really dark underneath here, especially on a cloudy day. Probably the only con that I can see. But I think that black shading is going to help with sun protection. You'll block out more sun. It'll probably be cooler when it's really hot out. But we didn't lower one of the poles, so that's what we're going to do now, so we don't get that buildup on the awning anymore.
So, how did you guys feel the setup was on the rental unit?
It's pretty easy. The, what they call canopy tarp
The awning?
awning. The awning was pretty easy to set up. Matt and Wendy did a real good job of showing us how that went. We
Definitely need 2 people, but it's super easy to do.
Yep. Gotta know, once you know how to do it, it's real simple.
Yeah.
Aside from that, you get your trailer chalked and you're pretty well good to go. Not much setup, not much takedown, which makes for more enjoyable. You get to enjoy the trip versus packing up and taking down and doing all that.
How did you feel moving the trailer around on your lot? Did you have any problems?
It's pretty easy.
Once we learned some tips, it was a lot easier to move it around, and the unit is so small that you can just pick it up and walk it around.
She was a counterweight, so I had her stand on the back, and then I could just pick up the front, pull it around the lot. So
Did you
Pretty
sleep
easy.
pretty warm, and how cold was the lows?
I mean, we had the fan going most nights, but even with that, it was super comfortable. We had blankets bundled up,
think
and oh god,
lows were in the 50s, and we had the fan running just on low so that we kept the condensation away. With a comforter and a sheet, we were plenty comfortable.
Do you feel like it has adequate storage?
Yeah, I
For
mean,
what
you don't
we
have
needed
to
to
bring
bring,
much.
yeah.
I mean, you bring your clothes, your bedding just sits on the bed, and then food, and there's plenty of storage for what we had. And obviously, I had my whole truck, and the whole back was pretty well empty, so I had quite a bit of extra storage if need be. I highly recommend.
yes, would recommend it definitely.
All right.
It was a lot of fun. It'd be what?
All right, guys. Thanks for tagging along on this trip. We will catch you next time, and like we always say,
Get out and do some camping.
We'll see you next time, guys.